1 Samuel 13. Saul was a young man when he began as king. He was king over Israel for many years. Saul conscripted enough men for 3 companies of soldiers. He kept the companies under his control. At Micmash and in the Bethel hills. The other company was under Jonathan of Geba in Benjamin. He sent the rest of the men home. Jonathan attacked and killed the Philistine governor stationed at Gilgal. When the Philistines heard the news, they raised the alarm. The Hebrews are in revolt. Saul ordered the reveille trumpets blown throughout the land. The word went out all over Israel. Saul has killed the Philistine governor. Drawn first blood, the Philistines are stirred up and mad as hornets. Summon the army. Came to Saul at Gilgal. The Philistines rallied their forces to fight Israel. 3 companies of chariots, 6 companies of cavalry, and so many infantry, they looked like sand on the seashore. They went up into the hills and set camp up at Micmash, east of Beth Aven. When Israel saw that they were outnumbered and in deep trouble, they ran for cover, hiding in canvas and pits, ravines, and brambles and cisterns. Wherever they retreated across the Jordan River. Refugees fleeing to the country of Gad and Gilead, but Saul held his ground in Gilgal, his soldiers still with him, but scared to death. He waited 7 days, the time set by Samuel. Samuel failed to show up at Gilgal. The soldiers were slipping away, right and left. So Saul took charge. Bring me the burnt offering and the peace offerings. He went ahead and sacrificed the burnt offering. No sooner had he done that, Samuel showed up. Saul greeted him. Samuel said, "What on earth are you doing?" Saul answered, when I saw I was losing my army from under me, and you hadn't come when you said you would, and that the Philistines were poised at Micmash, I said, the Philistines are about to come down on me in Gilgal, and I haven't yet come before God asking for his help. So I took things in my own hands and sacrificed the burnt offering. That was a fool thing to do, Samuel said to Saul. If you had kept the appointment that your God commanded, by now God would have set a firm and lasting foundation under your kingly rule over Israel. As it is, your kingly rule is already falling to pieces. God is out looking for your replacement right now. This time he'll do the choosing. When he finds him, he'll appoint him leader of his people. And all because you didn't keep your appointment with God. And that Samuel got up and left Gilgal. What army there was left followed Saul into battle. They went up to the hills of Gilgal toward Gibeah in Benjamin. Saul looked over and assessed the soldiers still with him, a mere 600. Saul, his son Jonathan, and the soldiers who remained kept camp at Geba, Gibeah of Benjamin. The Philistines were camped at Mizpah. These 3 squads of raiding parties were regularly sent from the Philistine camp. One squadron was assigned to the Oprah Road going toward Shell country. Another was assigned to Beth Aven Road. The third took the border road and rimmed the valley of Hannes. There wasn't a blacksmith to be found anywhere in Israel. The Philistines made sure of that, lest those Hebrews start making swords and spears. That meant the Israelites had to go down among the Philistines to keep their farm tools, plowshare and mattocks, axes, sickles, sharp and in good repair. They charged a silver coin of the plowshare and mattocks and a half for the rest. So when the battle of Micmash was joined, there wasn't a sword or spear to be found anywhere in Israel, except for Saul and his son Jonathan. They were both well armed. A patrol of Philistines took up a position at Micmash Pass. Thank you for listening, and God bless.